is my breakfast this morning. It's a leek quiche with eggs. And Oreo wants a little bit too. He just finished his meal. I made him potatoes, scrambled eggs, and mixed it with his dry food. Did you like your breakfast? Yeah. You did? What a good boy. I'm going to try to rinse this kale and also prepare it for the air fryer. I heard that you can make pretty good kale chips in the air fryer, so I wanted to try that. I've tried making kale chips in the oven a long time ago. I got kind of like burnt ends, some sort of just raw-ish pieces, so I wasn't like extremely happy with it. I like the kale to be really crispy, like a chip. My friend calls these hippie chips. Yeah, kale has been pretty in vogue lately. They're essentially just cabbage. You can put white vinegar in this to wash your kale as well. Yeah. Just soak it. Just toss that water into my garden. It's not like that my garden takes offense that it was used to wash my kale. Looks pretty good. A couple of limitations. One being you can only do a small batch, so I still have all of this left, which I'm going to do in probably like 4 different batches, and see what happens. More bite-sized pieces. We'll see. We'll see if this is okay or if it needs to be tossed in some oil. I'm going to turn this on. I have no idea what temperature, but maybe like 380. Let's do it for 20 minutes and see how that goes. So I had to change the settings because I put 380 and I read on a blog that it should be closer to 370 degrees, and it was only supposed to cook for 4 to 5 minutes. I think I turned it down. I don't know how much time passed, but I turned it down. Whoa, I burned mine. Oh no. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna cook it less. It's super crispy. I'll just try to taste it though. Okay, yeah, it's burnt, but it's super crispy. Surprisingly. So I'm gonna try that again. I'm actually pretty surprised at how strong this little air fryer is. So we're gonna try putting these kale chips, or just regular kale, into the air fryer. And I've tossed them in, you see how they're kind of shiny? I tossed them in the same container that the potatoes were in. So it's just picking up the residual oil that I tossed the potatoes in. And this batch is just regular canola oil, and whatever leftover seasoning is on the potatoes. But the next batch I'm going to do, I'm going to sprinkle ranch on them. We're going to do way lower than before, 4 minutes. And I'm going to turn it down to 350. So I feel like mine is a little bit stronger than the recipe that I saw online. See how that goes. Okay, here we go. Whoa, he shrunk. Crispy. The little ones aren't really crispy, but they're okay. I'm sure they're edible. What I'm gonna do is put this ranch seasoning onto my popcorn. I got it at Aldi. I like a lot of ranch. I'm going to stir this up. And since the last batch kind of shrunk, I'm going to put all of this in. Let's get some more. That was good. Pretty good. I'll try to spread it to an even layer. Put it in. I'll try 370 like the blogs did. We'll be back soon. Okay, so I literally inhaled that first batch. I think batch looks pretty good too. Smells better with that ranch dressing. Oh, ranch seasoning. Ooh, it's crispy. Okay, I'm gonna crush it. Oh yes, it's crispy. I approve. Some parts of it that aren't crispy, but I'm afraid to put it back in because then you'll get burnt pieces. If you hear a dog in the background, it's my neighbor's dog. It doesn't like people. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. Ta-da. Very crispy and light. So I'm going to cut these into sort of thick wedges. I want the potatoes to be creamy on the inside and crispy on the outside. And I could have peeled the skin off, but I've kind of just taught myself to enjoy eating a potato with the skin on because I'm lazy. And we'll try to see if these come out crispy and golden brown and creamy on the inside. I'm contemplating whether I should put oil on them now or see how they do without oil. I think I'm going to put oil on them because I do want them to be really golden brown. Maybe I'll put some seasoning on them, like some herb de Provence, just to make it a little fancy. I'm going to salt them after as well, but I'm going to put a little bit of salt now. This is the French sea salt. A little herb de Provence. And put a little bit more oil. I don't think it really coated it well. Let's see. I have some other seasoning that I might as well use because it's just sitting in the pantry. This is granulated garlic. I love garlic, even the granulated one. And let's do some black pepper, which is also on here. Paprika. I think it's pretty good. Okay, looks pretty good. So I'll put these in the air fryer and we'll come up with a time and a temperature for them. And according to a recipe that I found online, I probably should have cut them a lot thinner. I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens. Okay, looks pretty good. So I'm gonna put these in, and I'm gonna set this for, they said 15 minutes for 380. So I put it in for 15 minutes at 380, but then I went in there to kind of turn it, to mix it a little bit. And this is what they look like. And I added like a few more minutes too. They feel a little bit crispy. They definitely have the oven cooked look to it. They're definitely soft. I'm gonna put it in for a little bit longer. I just want it browner. Let's do it for a higher temperature. Let's do for, yeah, let's just try that. Oh, it's really hot. Oh yeah, they're a lot browner. That looks really good. They look a lot better after putting it in for an additional 8 minutes or something. They look really, really good. Let's see. Okay, so now I know. My thicker cut potatoes needed maybe like 22 minutes. So I'm going to do these for 22 minutes. The next batch. This is probably too much, but we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to put it for, let's say 25 because I put a lot in there. And 390. Okay.